Hello and welcome to Pitt Street Research. My name is Stuart Roberts. I'm one of the co-founders of our firm. And with me is Scott Brown, the CEO of Real Energy, ASX code RLE, which is developing the Windorah Gas Project in the Queensland part of the Cooper Basin in Central Australia. Scott, welcome to Pitt Street Research.
Thank you.
You've discovered an extraordinary amount of gas at Windorah. The Tamarama 2 and Tamarama 3 wells had quite strong flow rates, which we'll talk about in a moment. And you've got 770 billion cubic feet of gas at a 3C level. That's an extraordinary amount of gas in one place.
We think it's a really good position for our company. We're looking to develop the gas deposit we have. We know in that area the whole permit has 13.7 trillion cubic feet of gas in place.
Right.
So we know we can build on that contingent resource that we have.
Right.
But it's a good place to be, a good starting point, if you like.
Certainly. Now, you've had 4 successful wells in the permit area, and the last 2, as I noted, had particularly good flow rates.
So what we've progressively done, we've drilled 4 wells, but each time we drill a new well, we're getting better, and we're understanding the play, and we're also understanding how to do things better.
Yes.
So we think we can continue on this journey, if you like, to improve the flow rates, to get to a position where it's going to be extremely positive for our shareholders.
Yes. Now, the Cooper Basin in the Permian, Tualachi and Patchawarra sequences is particularly rich in gas. Is what you're finding, and others are finding as well. But the rates at which acreage are chasing hands are much lower than your American competitors, for example.
Well, America's gone through a shale and gas and oil revolution, if you like.
Right.
Australia really hasn't experienced that yet, and I think that's likely in the next 10 years.
Right. And particularly in the light of the fact that we could be coming up with some serious shortages of gas on Australia's east coast.
Well, that's meaning that we've got a very good gas price on the east coast.
Yes.
We think that's likely to continue for the next few years.
Yes. Now, you recently did a deal with Beach and with Santos, which potentially helps you unlock the gas in place at Windorah in terms of plugging into their infrastructure. Talk to us about what you've agreed.
So we've signed a commercial arrangement whereby we can put our gas through their plant and also transport it. So it's a processing and access agreement. And essentially it means we don't have to build a gas plant. It's a very convenient arrangement for us in terms of the capex not being there, but also it's good for them in the sense that they have a lot of capacity both in their pipeline infrastructure and their gas plants that is not being utilised.
Right.
And by having third-party gas through their plant, they can earn additional revenue, which is obviously beneficial to them. So it's a good arrangement for both parties.
Sure. Now, you're obviously not finished in terms of your drilling plans for the Windorah neighbourhood. Talk to us about what you'd like to do next.
So to date, we've drilled primarily vertical wells.
Right.
The last 2 were deviated, but now we're looking to drill horizontal well or laterals that'll be quite extensive. We believe they're going to generate significant amount of volume of gas, and then we'll be looking to put our existing wells plus the new wells that we drill on production.
Right.
And that's ultimately the game, to get into cash flow and production and to really monetize the great asset we've got.
Right. Now, these kind of wells don't come cheap.
Correct.
What's potentially the pathway forward in terms of getting these wells funded?
Okay, so we're looking to farm out our wells, or the next 2 wells, and we do have discussions ongoing in relation to that. So, we're hopeful we can sign a deal that would enable us to drill these wells next year. Now, in terms of the actual costings, they are going to be more expensive than vertical wells,
right.
But the quantum is not that significant. It may be in the order of 50% of the cost of a vertical well.
Right.
So, but we expect between 5 and 10 times the flow rate. So you can see that the economics progressively works in our favour.
Certainly. Now, that's, I guess, one of the advantages that you have. America's gone through their shale gas revolution already. As you say, we haven't gone through it yet, but you can benefit from potentially expertise you can find elsewhere in the world.
Correct, yeah. And look, we're looking to supplement our team with US and North American expertise that can come in, particularly for these lateral wells that we're likely to drill.
Right. Scott Brown, it's a very exciting story. Good luck for the next stage of the journey, and thank you for visiting us here at Pitt Street Research.
Great. Thanks for your time. Cheers.